reaction, guys. And fellas, please just support me. I'm growing. I'm so much hopeful that I'll get there, but I rely wholly on you. So guys, keep watching me, subscribe to the channel and like the videos, all right? So that I get to realize, or rather to meet the goal before it's too late, guys. So let me get to this bunker in the house. Hey, Yilmaz, hi, welcome on board. Yesterday I didn't see you. I did some live stream. I also did a premiere, and today I have another premiere by 12. But welcome, and thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate. All right, so I'm starting a reaction on Marwa, of course, Davy Jr. and the rest of them. So guys, Davy Jr. came out clearly telling us that nobody should ask him about the girls he walks around with. Yeah? If there is something I don't like, it's maybe a woman or a man playing on emotions of a man or a woman. If someone knows that they cannot love, there is no need of actually getting to spell it to the public that they are in love. All right? So, of course, when we look at Davy Jr., I like watching him, and sometimes I really like what he's doing for the village, especially trying to transform, even if he's collecting some donators' money. But when it comes to the aspect of emotional integrity, Davy Jr. has lacked to consider other people's emotions, especially the girls he falls for, and then he plays with them like a toy and leaves them. Yilmaz, I'm very fine. How about you? Are you fine? All right, so I hope you are also fine, and welcome to our reaction today. Today I've decided to start with a reaction before the lesson because I want to go to school. Today students are arriving, and so by 11 I'll be going to school, guys. So thank you so much for coming here, Yilmaz. I know many people will be joining us in the due course of time. But we can start with anyone who is here, guys, because if we continue waiting, sometimes we may never know how soon they'll be here. All right. So thank you so much for showing up here, and I'm really appreciative. Thank you. I can see more people coming. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you've not subscribed, and share my videos. We are now lacking about 490 watch hours. And we are still on the battle to fill that gap so that we can monetize our channel. So thank you so much. Anybody who comes here to support me, I really appreciate it. I don't take it for granted. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. And I'm so glad that you're always here watching my videos and supporting me. 1 hour of watch. If we had 500 people watching for 1 hour, I think we could actually have our hours, our hours getting there. But I think we have some subscribers who are here but they don't watch our work, and that is why we are taking so long to fill the watch hours, because the YouTube counts 365 days. When a day goes down, some of the views which were there disappear, or some of the hours. But it's okay. I know that we'll get there, because as long as I have a goal and I have the focus, we'll get there. So thank you so much, guys. You can chat on the platform. You can also like the video. And if you watch for 1 hour, I'll really appreciate, because we are going to be here for 1 hour, 4 minutes already done. So we are left with about, how many minutes? 30. No, we are left with 56 minutes. All right. Thank you for your time, and I really appreciate it. I know some people might be at work, especially Africa, but maybe abroad it is evening or night. And also Takia, we have also those who watch from India. I don't know what might be the time there. So thank you so much for coming on board, and I really appreciate it. I don't take it for granted, and I really thank you for your love and your great presence here. So guys, let's go by it. And I was talking about Davy Jr. guys. How do you feel about someone who engages you in a relationship? They walk around with you and then they just dump you and suddenly you see another woman in the picture. Now you remember the last time Davy Jr. was with the baby police. They went to Embu, they came back with the peacocks, they brought to Marwa, and of course she stopped at Nairobi, and it became a sour relation because the girl was emphasizing that she's ready for marriage and Davy Jr. doesn't want to get to engage or marry, even though he was promising recently when he went to see Matiko that he is actually ready, or he will be marrying and have a romantic marriage whereby he'll be taking care of his wife as he should. We hope the promises will hold, but I think he's doing a lot of football with girls than being in a serious relationship. Lorenzo Bantala, welcome on the board. I really appreciate. Now, how do you feel even as a man, for example, you get to have a girlfriend, you think you are really committed to each other, you even introduce your parents to each other, and you want a serious marriage, then it happens that your girlfriend just pops up with another man and you begin seeing them on the social media. And remember, this is not just a common person, but it's a person on the limelight. How do you feel? How do you feel, guys? I'm just asking because reaction must continue. So David Jr. is one of the people I really like watching, and I follow a lot what he does. I appreciate some of the things he does, even his own development, but when it comes to this, I just don't know. Okay, so yesterday, of course, David Jr. dropped a video calling it "Hey Love," and people were like, "Hey, you are a master of sampling different girls." There was another comment. Let me show the comment so that you don't think I'm speaking for myself. See that? Someone says, "I have not heard Davy Jr. profess his love to any of these women." You guys, you mind one of the gutter. He's young. He should not rush into anything. All the SDS just pray for your young brother. Stop judging him. So we should not judge him. Another one was like, there's another here. There's another comment here. Junior, I have some concerns regarding your readiness for this relationship. It seems that you may not be seriously approaching your connections with women, often moving from one to another. I encourage you to consider the feelings of those you engage with. If you are not genuinely committed to this relationship, it would be best to pursue it further to avoid wasting her time. So, of course, it's not only me saying this. We have been watching David Jr. for some time and we see him changing women, okay? I don't know whether it is really only when he professes to them that it would be a relationship. I don't know. So that is Chichi for you, okay?
That's a Porsche Cayenne. Anyway, guys, welcome on today's vlog. My name is Davy, and right here,
it's Chichi here.
And this is her outfit for today, guys.
Yeah, guys.
Okay. Please a 360 for the camera. Okay, please a 360 for the camera. Okay, just like that.
Yeah.
That's a 360. Anyway, guys, on today's video is very, very special.
All right, so as long as people are saying that he has not professed to these women, guys, and that we should pray. Oriako chai. How do you pray for somebody who is not also praying for himself or maturing? Because I think matters relationship is about commitment. But again, I don't know, maybe I'm just talking too much. Current life, I think people are making decisions just to freelance around. But then if that is the situation, he should just clearly say it. Because when he does a video and the title is, "Hey Love," all right, I want you to look at this. This one here. "Hey Love." Is that not professing? What other sort of professing do you want, you people? What other sort of professing do you want as a testimony that David Jr. is falling for Chichi or has fallen for Chichi? Because again, if you go back to my videos and check my analysis on the baby police proposing to Davy Jr., you actually realize that whenever they're walking around, he's actually making them feel, you know, women are emotional. Women are emotional. Once you begin feeling attracted to me, and then you give me promises, you come by, you spend maybe time with me, I become emotionally attached. And once I become emotionally attached, I will feel secure. Maybe if we move on, you know, like if we get into a relationship that we now settle down. But now, if you did that to me maybe 2 months, in fact, with baby police, it was almost 1 year. Guys, can you tell us that we should stop talking? You know? And I'm seeing people are fearing for Chichi, and they're saying she's a good girl, she's brought up well, and they're like, Muriferan. Because they are fearing for her. Davy Jr. has actually had a series of girlfriends, a series. And in Africa, you don't tell me that it's just another girl. You can't tell me that. And when you bring them to the camera, it's a different thing. You know, for those of those who just get in a relationship out there without the camera, and it ends, it's a different thing. If you listen to Ogobina, you understand what I'm talking about. And I'm just speaking to represent the likes of Baby Police, the Chichi, the Casta, and all those girls, you know. Now, he came out when he was at his mother's place and said that he never told anyone he's in a relationship with them. But what those titles, what do they suggest? Or let me now make an assumption that he's just doing for camera purposes. He's making content. And I hope the girls know it. The problem I have is if the girls don't know it, they'll be attached to Davy Jr. And then Davy Jr. from nowhere just dumps them and moves on to another girl. That is heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. And I am one person who doesn't like people breaking other people's hearts, because I feel like, okay, life is about all that, but why? Okay, if from the beginning we have a contract and we are just working together in a relationship which does not focus on marriage, it's okay, I'll understand. Of course, we will agree, and we know that we have a contract of 1 year, and then we part ways. But if it's a relationship whereby you are making me believe that I belong to your family, we visit each other, you introduce even my parents to yours, it's a very different thing, you know? And that is why we are talking about it. But if they are just doing it and they are not introducing parents to each other, like I saw the other day, Baby Police actually bring the mother to Davy. She also brought the uncle. And there is a day she came to visit Concrat's mom. So what exactly is happening? Because I'm just asking, guys. Reaction must continue, okay? So now, we see Davy Jr., because they started at Arboretum. If you normally watch them, they started with the first excitement moment at the Arboretum. Chichi had to go to the village, and now today they are at Diani. All right? So here they are, okay?
Loved ones having a good time. Oh, where is she? Where is Chichi? She was just around here, but right now I can't see her. And also the other side. Oh man, hey. Guys, when you visit the coast, please just have some money, because when you have money, it's a way of security to you. You wanna enjoy, have a good time.
True. Money is all, by the way. I was just going back to the discussion that Dimango held with the mother, referring to Sean, and it was talking about money. Guys, if I only knew now what I know today, that money is everything. Even though we have things we cannot achieve, even when we have money. But guys, money is something else. Money is like, you know, a soft ground. When you have it, it cushions a lot of things. It cushions a lot of things, guys, the reality. So for those of us who are late and never realized this, because we are brought up to think that we just have to love first, then look for it, guys, we need to look for money even in our ages. Because the reality is that, just as Davy Jr. is saying, if he did not have money, he could not go to Diani Beach. There are so many things we would wish to achieve, like go places, tour, travel, build houses, even develop our farms, fence our farms, fence our homes, buy some good stuff, do some good hair. But sometimes we delay on that. Why? Because we don't have money. And we have to hustle and tussle all day long. We have to struggle sometimes. We have to buggle and haggle even on prices of goods. Sometimes we go to places, they are not the best places because we would wish to go to the best places, but we don't have money. So guys, as far as some people are critical about the love for money, I personally think that money is actually very important. And if I knew that, hey, I don't know whether today I would be in Chelsea, Manchester, or Canada, or where I would be, But we went to university and we were like focusing on books, thinking that once we finish, we'll get a good job. Hey, but the reality is, that life is very different, because you realize once you finish college and you start to work, that salary in Kenya is very little, very little. But kid, thank you so much. Welcome on the channel. And thank you for your love. Yesterday, I saw you yesterday and the other day also. I really appreciate. Lorenzo Bantala, where did you go to? I don't know where you went to. I hope you are still there. But kid asks, bro, why? Oh, are you asking? Which bro are you asking? Because I'm a woman, not a bro. Okay? All right. Now, let's go through the exploration. David Jr. had to explore the ocean with Chichi. Okay, Diani is one of the places I've been a lot, especially when I was doing music festivals. They normally hold them in a certain school in Diani. All right. So, I've walked around there, though I've not really explored the ocean so much. I also lived just after Likoni ferry, and we could come all the way when we are coming to Hamisi Boys and all that. So it was a nice experience, but I've not been able to explore those tourist places because of what? Money. Because of money. When you don't have enough money, sometimes there are things you just see people doing and you cannot do them, you know. You see people buying very good cars, you can't afford them. You see people going to good hotels, you can't afford them. You see people touring very good places, you can't tour them. So the reality is that money becomes very important, a very important equation in life, very important, because sometimes they say when you have money and power, you are equally different. You are equally different. You can deal with a lot of things. You can deal with a lot of things with ease, Like when you are sick and you have money, do you know it's easy to access a doctor to treat you? Unlike when you don't have money and you are going for medication, you have to queue a line and nobody will listen to you. You are going to purchase goods for your house, you don't have money. How will you do it? But when you have money, it will cushion you. You'll easily go have options, test and preferences and all that. So the learning that you have explored in business studies, mathematics and all that will apply. Alison Abby, welcome in the house. Welcome in the house, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for this. Now, we saw David Jr. exploring the ocean with Chichi. Today, David Jr.'s videos are full of advertisements. You try to open, an advertisement comes, guys. Hey, let me just see.
From the other side.
Yeah, so see how they're exploring the ocean here. These adverts, really.
What it is. Hey, now I see why you decided. You know, it's only for 2 of us, baby chick.
If you want to film this, the best, you should have sat here.
Actually, yeah, actually where I am, it's the best because the sun
I can say that.
on my eyes. Maybe you too, you could. I don't know.
You come this side, I come that side. No, we're going to fall down.
Oh, yeah, it has to balance.
Yeah.
All right. Beautiful day, guys. We thank God for this amazing, beautiful life. And for me, I'm just living to the fullest because life is so short to be sad. Life is so short to be bitter. Life is so short, to follow other people left, right, center. So we just wanna enjoy, relax, having a good time, and always be thankful to God, for His many blessings that have been covered us.
Yeah, so remember before David Jr. left the village, and I think YouTube has paid, because for those who already have earnings from YouTube, they are paid by 21st. So when David Jr. received the salary, which he said it's more than an MP salary, he decided to explore the coast. And I'm really actually telling you people, without money, you cannot have this pleasantries. And one thing about these people, because YouTube is doing it for them and they have a lot of donors from that side, they are surviving. As we struggle to plan about going to job, for them, they're just relaxing. Hey, it's called life, guys. Life. Yeah, you make a choice, you go for it. So he says he doesn't have to follow up people. Like us, when we're talking about his life, it's like, you people stop talking about my life. I choose what to do. Let me enjoy, okay? Enjoy, David Jr., enjoy. But then just take care of people's emotions, because like Chichi, if you do that to her again, just like you did to baby P, you did to Castor and other, I don't understand. Anyway, sometimes I don't understand, and you don't have to understand everything they say. So mystery is also part of life, okay? So, looking at Diani Beach, what do you see?
They like some Moremi here. They like some Matiko. They like some brand peppers that they can witness this other side of the world. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Huh? Very beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow, you see how the captain sails the boat? Look at that. Captain? Amos. Oh, guys. Beautiful, beautiful. Uh-huh. Oh, you speak German? Oh, that is a good thing for you, because you can easily speak even to international visitors.
All right, so David Jr. was there exploring Captain there and showing us the Diani Beach, and they had to float up to the end, guys. Such are pleasures that come with money.
I'm kind of dark because
Yeah, exactly. She's against the sun. Actually, where I am, it's the perfect lighting for me. But for her, it's against. So don't be like, is it makeup for baby Chichi? No. Baby Chichi, she's so beautiful, extreme. Look at the sun, guys. Wow.
I see the rays of the sun.
Baby Chichi, where are we heading to?
Heading to bed.
Sorry. Careful. Wait. Whoa, baby Chichi, you see how it is? Whoa.
They went deep sea.
Oh. Look at it. Oh, very.
If I fall down there, I don't know how to swim.
Imagine, guys, all these things, you see how it is?
Yeah.
From the other side till here.
All right, so when we go back to the video when just David Jr. had traveled from the village, I remember I did an... All right, so network has been a nuisance since yesterday. I don't know what is happening. It is hanging, you know, it is hanging and all that effect. All right, so when David Jr. was traveling yesterday, we actually remember this, not yesterday, Saturday. By today, he should be coming back.
Alright. You enjoy?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so for me, I want to try this as well. Shangu. My very first time.
And here you find all the banks, you hear the TV,
Yeah.
a coffee shop there, you see people having coffee there. Just a house.
Amazing. amazing. It's a blessing to work with.
But we sometimes have to bear with it. So when David Jr. arrived in Coast, he really had to take vibes with Chichi and calling her baby. Automatically in Africa, you call me baby, you call me, love and all that. What do you expect? But then people are there on the comment, they are saying he has never manifested his love. Like, really? All right. So let's see, watch Diani vibes.
Oh, nice. Nice. Now we're heading to the beach. And this is how we maneuver at hotel. Oh, in Diani.
And it's very beautiful inside. Here you just see in the rooms, but when you go inside, actually they have the best swimming pool.
Wow.
It ranges from $300 a night.
300 US.
Dollars a night and above. It depends with the season. But
minimum 300 US for you to be there. You've heard that, guys.
Yeah.
I can see presence of security because I can see police on the other side.
Yeah, this hotel has a lot of police inside.
But the government should do something on this.
No, this one is just natural from the ocean.
Yeah, but the government should help to clean.
It can't. The ocean will still bring them.
At least, it will reduce rather than being stagnant here. Or after some time, it's being swiped away.
At 4 o'clock, there won't be anything.
Oh.
It will be swept away by the water.
Oh. I'm being told I'm very lucky to have Chichi around me. You are very lucky. I'm trying to get you good pictures.
You're trying to get good pictures?
Yeah.
I'm trying to feel the water if it's warm. If I can just come and sit down on the water.
Wow.
I want to see you.
But you have a booty shot.
I'm going to remove it.
For real?
Yeah.
Hey, all right. Let me go. So they always do. Sit on their small stools, bitter, and following other people's life. No, sir. If I had such a mother in my life, I could say no. I wonder if even how their kids, they always watch their videos. Oh, no, sir. Wish them nothing, but let God take control. Let them go with God. They are small stools. That one reminds me of some people, guys, who are very, very bitter. They are so old, but how they are bitter, it's something else. For the healers, you know them, how they always sit on their stools. But I have no time for them. Those are just bitter people who they just lose direction long time ago. So they always do sit on their small stools, bitter, and following other people's life. No, sir. If I had such a mother in my life, I could say no. I wonder if even how their kids, they always watch their videos. Oh, no, sir. Wish them nothing, but let God take control. Let them go with God. Anasema nini? Wow. I am serious.
The haters sitting on the small stools, bitter and old. That has come out as a very common saying in the lives of Marwa, Dee, and Ian, and Davy Jr. Like when people comment or do a commentary on their lives, then they'll be like bitter and sitting on the small stools and following up people's life. Welcome to my life. I would really urge you to come and watch, whether you are young or old, middle age or bitter or or happy about your life. I'm free to have people watching my life, guys, because it is what it is, When people watch me, I'll be so happy. I'll be so happy. Whether they are bitter or not, I don't even have to mind. What I mind is what do they say, because if they say something I can learn from, then it's okay, because there are some things we don't want people to do and bring down the society. All right, now let's get to Marwa. Let's get to Marwa, guys.
How much is this? How many feet?
Umefika 9. Tisa ni wapi? Hayo ni 9. We'll give them 9. So because there were 3, I said I'll give them 700 per foot. Yes. Thank you, boss. Yes, because of him, because appreciate him is his first day. Yes. Frank, come and confirm your work. Tomorrow they will start to dig a borehole. Kesho mnaanza kuchimba kisima. Yule wa kisima.
Guys, the kisima is coming, the borehole is coming, now the house is tied, and finally it's complete. So guys, regardless of hitches, haters, will you keep quiet? The house is complete.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp.
I found it funny.
All my tasks. I start by brain dumping everything I need to get done in a list view.
I found it funny at some point. Somewhere here.
Mawe inafaa kuwekwa hapa. Mawe gani? Speak English so people can understand.
These stones should be placed inside here so that they can
Absorb.
Alright guys, so remember, goat eating continues. There are people who are doing very well. They are remembering the masons at work and they are bringing the goats here. And so Uncle who? Hey, I've forgotten his name. Was here to actually take care of the skin. Now I just found it funny that Marwa was insisting that the skin can serve another purpose. Alright, it's good to stick to traditional life, but sometimes there is some traditional part of life that is not so good, because Marwa is a rich man. In fact, have I not heard from one of the reactors that he is among the topmost paid YouTubers in the country? So that tells us that he earns a lot of money, okay? And of course, he has a large following. Once you have a large following and viewers, you have very high views every month, you should automatically become the richest person ever, and then we expect that you should stop begging. So the problem we have is that even though Marwa is so rich, he does not want to accept that, and sometimes he said that he's not rich, he's just blessed. So he will go about continuing to say that he has to build this so people should help. He has to build this so people should help. If he's the topmost paid YouTuber, then why is he still asking for help? You can't tell me that everybody needs help and then you continue being such a gig, someone who is earning a lot, then you continue again begging for your projects. At least if he begs for charity, we understand. The way he begged for grandmother's, house. But when he goes on to ask for support for his own project, then we begin asking questions. Where does he take his money, for example? And we are not bitter. Some people are like, we are bitter because we don't get it. No, we just question things. We are just critical. Critical thinking is a skill that is taught in school, so we should use it. And we use it on such matters as this, because it doesn't make sense that someone is rich, but they still ask donations when they want to construct something in their home. It doesn't make sense, all right? If he begins to beg so that he can assist those who don't have, we will understand. For example, when he began to ask for help, and I think the person who started the move is Mark and Michael. Congrats to Mike and Michael. Mark and Michael, who really enhanced the project, which we are just watching. But meanwhile, let's break to comedy here. Let's break to comedy. Yeah, so we have measured they had measured how deep that hole is and agreed on what they'll do. Then now, Marwa moves to check on the kitchen end, because remember, he's the manager of everything. He told Rosho that when Rosho was complaining about the anniversary. Yeah? So he goes to check on the stomach affairs. Let's see.
The sector of the stomach, I see even a small dog is roaming around.
The dog is roaming for the skin. The duck. Guys, we are hustling. That is why I'm telling you, money is important. Money is very, very important. Hard to be what it is, and bear with me. So Marwa was funny because the dog is roaming, and he was asking Uncle to give the bones, but there are no bones. After, should go through the skin. Then he says, wait, can't we use it for another purpose? And I found it tearing all over the places. It will mess the grandmother's home and attract a lot of you and give the dog the skin. Then Maro says, wait, can't we use it? And I'm like, why? So let's hear.
Ama ilichinjwa vibaya vibaya. Hiyo ngozi yanko anachezea hapo juu.
Maro had to say in Kiswahili, Uncle, go and dry that skin. In fact, Maisha will be using to play on it. And I was like, Marwa, seriously. Marwa, you are a rich man. You are among the top earners of YouTube in Kenya. How can you talk about Maisha to play well prepared, the one that a dog has to eat? And again, you are saying, carry it. And of course, whoever should carry it will be Uncle. Hey, guys, I find this funny. After checking the borehole. Oh my goodness.
Putting stones here for a septic today money. Hiyo ngozi yanko iende ianikwe, hata Maisha atakuwa anachezea hapo juu. Nakuja kupata ngine msuri likatakatwa na visi. Haya basi. Haya.
So Maro was bargaining between taking that skin for baby Maisha to be playing on it and throwing it to the dog. Now, Uncle knew that if he takes it to if he takes it to Marwa's place, he will be the one to take care of it. And I was like, where will you dry that skin? Because again, in Marwa's compound, we have a dog. We have dogs, some of them roaming, some of them, reared. So if you take this skin to that home, who will take care of it? Yeah? And I don't disregard tradition, but now it becomes too much. So let's look at it again, guys. Let's look at it. And don't say I'm being petty. I don't think
Dog is roaming around. Uncle Rusia yombata kamfupa.
so. Marwa came dog there. Can Uncle throw a bone to the dog? And it was clear that there was no a bone. Okay? So Uncle decided that we can give the skin. There is a skin because they have slaughtered a goat. There is a skin around. And he goes picks it. And Marwa then says, no, wait a bit. That skin can be dried and we can use it. Maisha will be playing on it. And I was like, Marwa, stop that. Be serious. Because you can buy actually this stuff. You can buy dried skin and use it for baby Maisha. You don't have to really carry all this trash to your home. You are a rich man now. Okay? Another call. Hey, it's now dark. The screen cannot show anything. I don't know what to do here. What's happening? Right, so let's finish this, guys. We have 12 minutes. Kids are making a lot of noise out there, but let's try and see. So I've been breaking and coming on because of business. As I've told you, we rely on so many hustles for us to survive. So many hustles. And my books are supposed to be delivered to some schools just as they are opening so that they can pay me early. You know, the time is very short, and if I don't do that, I may be into a challenge. All right, so you saw what happened here. Let's go back to it again.
Hey, my uncle tells me even there is. Nirushie. Hai mimi ngozi ya mungefanyia kitu kingine uncle. Ama ilichinjwa vibaya vibaya.
Hii ngozi haina kazi.
Hiyo ngozi ya uncle iende ianikwe, hata maisha atakuwa anachezea hapo juu.
Nakuja kupata ngine msuri likatakatwa na fish.
Haya basi. Haya.
Nakuja kupata ngine tengeneza.
We gave it a whole skin. Goat skin. Musabi tengeneza supu ya kutosha. Supu ya kutosha. Musabi, the chief chef. Next year, I'll take you to Utali College.
Musavi, big up to you.
Utali College.
That will be good to take Musavi to Utali College. I hope he will be able to stand out, you know, all the time and make it. Marwa has always praised him as someone who is so hardworking, and we hope that the promise will hold, all right? So the soup is cooking, and the Masons will have the energy to actually work because they are waiting for it. Now, meanwhile, when the video was beginning, Marwa had to give a lesson to Major K. Major K, where are you? Come here. Let me just also connect the phone to the... Let me connect the phone to the computer. It has had to... At the beginning of the video, Marwa did not spare Major K. He went to Major K and had to talk to him on camera. So the drama of Nyaboanze continues. I don't know whether it's cloud chasing, but it is what it is. And when we talk about it, people are like, you go following people's lives, sitting on stools, bitter about your life. I'm not bitter about my life, but I'm trying to make changes about my life, guys, okay? So Marwa comes out in the morning and decides that enough is enough because Major K talked about him. Of course, all of us know. And there is some sense in what he says, but then what I don't understand is why these people don't solve things off camera. That is the problem I only have with them. Or else, if they want to do what they want to do, let them do it. So let's just check on that part, guys. Let's check on this. So Marwa was like, Major K, it is very wrong, even before God and even to yourself, to come to the construction site and just take videos in the evening. You can't contribute even a bag of cement. You cannot even carry stones. Hey, business is business. Hey, business is business. I have to struggle here and there, guys. So Marwa had to wake up and come up with what we call in Kenya msomo. I'm not able to see whoever is chatting, maybe. So forgive me if I don't mention your name, because when the disconnection and people keep calling, it affects how I can see the chats unless I check on the computer when I'm finishing. So of course Marwa came out here and he was talking. He was talking to the YouTubers who are there to just create content at the site, taking opportunity when they are not willing to carry stones, they are not willing to give money. Okay. So he talked for a while. And I felt like Major K was focused on.
So today I want you to pour water in the house. Mwagilia nyumba maji. Aya mra, futi pesa ngapi kabla hujaenda mbali? 500.
Okay. Now, Brian has been forced to work also, which is okay. But then telling him on camera, I don't know. Subscribers also have a lot of control, guys. So subscribers told Marwa that Brian is working like a boss and he should work. He should also work, and now Marwa has decided he will go pour water on the house. Of course, he should do it to feel that the house is his. Marwa promised him that this house is his, so of course he should feel it by doing it. He's not a boss, is he? He's not. Though he's the reason as to why the house is being built, because Mark saw his situation, and when Marwa was actually casting him away, he thought that no, to reform Brian, let's build a house and also take him to school. And I hope there is money for school. I heard yesterday in one video, Marwa saying that people had contributed some money towards school. I hope it will be spared for school, because school has started. In fact, I don't see why Brian is still at the site. He should be now at school. Why is he still at the site? You know, schools have started, and to encourage him to focus on school, he should go away and get away from here. If they did shopping, and without considering school shopping, now we should see shopping for school, and he should leave the village and go to school. It is high time this boy should go back to school. Today is Tuesday, and this video was done yesterday, which is Monday. So I don't know why Marwa is still having the boy around. The boy should go to school and resettle, and I hope they are going to talk to the counseling teacher in the school to counsel him, because he has not gone through that. He has only had people talking about him, being on camera all the day, and seeing things happening. Now it's high time he goes to school, and a teacher who knows counseling talks to him and makes him feel that focusing in his life is important, so that he doesn't think he already has a property, as Marwa promised him that he already has a house here. All right? Because the future is important to him. Now let's look at this. Marwa came out and talked to Majjha Ke on camera. Let's just see here.
Fast, we are moving. Mika is here. I told him when I'm around, he shouldn't worry. The guy with the... People are saying you need to work. Watu wanasema unafaa ufanye kazi. People are saying you are working like a boss. How are you? So today I want you to pour water in the house. Mwagilia nyumba maji. Aya mra, futi pesa ngapi kabla hujaenda mbali? 500. My uncle do some things. They brought very good sand last night. This one came last night. And even we are...
All right, I'm looking for that specific moment when Marwa was talking to Majjha Ke and other YouTubers who are roaming around making videos, yet they cannot bring sand, they cannot carry stones and all that. So let's see. Of course, Marwa began speaking once he alighted from the motorbike to remind you YouTubers who are making content without wanting to do anything for grandma to do it, okay?
Hello guys, morning.
Yes guys, this is Dan. Dan takes me around. Sorry, thank you. Son.
Here we start.
Good morning. We want to see if today we can finish some tasks and even do some things. They brought very good sand last night. This one came last night. Very good. This is top class. Brian.
Yeah.
People are saying you need to work. Watu wanasema unafaa ufanye kazi. People are saying I'm trying to avoid this.
What's happening?
Guys, you can see already we are fitting up the windows. Very fantastic. Very good. Now even you cannot see what is happening inside, you see? You cannot see. So this glass, you can see from the inside what's happening outside, but the people outside can't see you. What a fantastic way of doing things.
It's called one way.
The other side.
One way window.
Moving fast, we are moving. Mika is here. I told him when I'm around, he shouldn't worry.
You don't need a second job.
When I
You
want
just
to
need
show
learn how
this,
to
the
talk to
commercial
AI. Let's be real.
adverts
Most
come
people over
on.
40
My
use ChatGPT.
goodness.
It's not good even in the eyes of God. Even it's not, I'm trying to avoid this greediness around me. Because that means people even can kill me for no reason. Because they're just greedy. And it's the same thing.
Marwa is trying to avoid greediness around him because people can kill him for nothing. You guys, why do you want to kill Marwa? This is our top earner. top YouTuber, the bringer of YouTube in Nyabohanse. Marwa has made Nyabohanse to transform. Currently with 500 YouTubers and many being born, why do you want to kill Marwa? You people, can you spare Marwa? Yeah? Why do you want to kill Marwa? Because of your greediness. Can you stop being greedy? If you are not greedy, he will also have you go through his hands and become somebody. Can't you see? You've not seen Nico Buddha, you've not seen Mayugno, you've not seen Nasto, you've not seen Kiza, you've not seen... Hey, the list is so long. The list is long, okay? And even us, we are making content through Maru. All right. So, why does he hate greediness? Let's hear. And who are these greedy people? Because he had to elaborate on the greedy people. Who are these greedy people?
I have YouTubers sometimes that come here in the evening just to film.
What do they want?
You come today, I say, okay, you can film. Tomorrow again, you come in the evening. It's not fair.
Why?
It's not fair that you can't even volunteer. You can't even do anything. You just want to come and take the advantage of the moment. It's not
What should they do? And how is this bad?
good. It's not good in the eyes of a human being. It's not good even in the eyes of God.
Yeah.
Even it's not good in your own conscience.
And he had to smile. Marwa had to smile while addressing MAJJA Ke on this.
Come help, do something. You can help us arrange stones. You can help us move something from here to there. You know, you can even bring a bag of cement or two.
Yes.
Yes, you know. Yeah, let me go on. She's come out. She's always staying at that door.
Imeisha.
Sikuelewi.
Sasa pati kuna mtungi moja kule ndani.
Twende tuone. Daniel, vunja nyumba tupate pati. Wacha mchezo. I'm telling him to break the house, we get what this guy wants. This guy is complaining that there's somebody delaying him. Unajua usipomaliza leo kazi unakula shilingi 13,000. Fungua nyumba. Nani ameona na funguo? Si nimeona kwa hapa.
Mike, wakati tukiingia pale mmoja katusi.
Ongoja, Mike, funguo iko wapi sasa?
Wameenda kununua mboga.
Sasa ni wapi? Si hapa nani anaingianga na hata na dirisha. Wewe siko kwa funguo, ngoja before you break. Let's wait. Goko si akona funguo. Hey, bring Goko and there is a window here. So they open and give you party right now. Otherwise, you see guys, we are ready to break. But we don't want to break before. Because if you don't finish your work today.
The rush here actually forces people to even break doors, guys. Breaking doors even when people have just gone to buy vegetables. I don't think they have gone so far, so you can wait, Marwa. Yeah, will you wait? London is burning. London's in burning. Bring water. Let's cool down London, okay?
I deduct 3,000. Hey, usipomaliza kazi leo napunguza 300. Hey, my friend, we are moving at a high speed.
Yes, put something. Even if what I needed to stir you, Maro.
Yes.
Before you end this project,
Yes.
look for water.
Oh, she doesn't have water.
Yeah, water here
Yes.
is like a disaster.
Oh.
Can you guys someone to give
Angomo is bringing a new idea. Water has to be drilled. So they have decided they are going to drill a borehole because there is no water for the grandma here. They build the house, but there is no water. Hey, Nyabohanse, guys. What is the problem?
Yes.
You have to buy.
Yes, you have to buy now at alternative because today Sunday people are not there. You know,
The other day we also bought water.
yeah, you can't use the
Can you imagine, guys, even the neighbors can't give Goko water.
Yeah.
And he has a big celebration.
that's the only
Don't
thing I
worry,
say.
Goko will be the richest.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Your YouTube channel?
Uncle Mo from Kenya, guys.
Angomo from Kenya has reminded Marwa. You know, he speaks like a clown, but he knows what he's saying. So he knows that Marwa, you cannot approach him directly. So he goes through jokes and claps the hands and speaks. Hey, guys, you have to know people. You have to know people, guys.
Wewe unapaka rangi kwa madirisha? Anaongelea watu kupaka rangi kwa madirisha.
Tumeita ujumla wa rangi.
Pole. Kwa madirisha. Kwa madirisha. Hii hata ule namkata hela. Hii mimi silipi mtu hii. Hii silipi mtu. Silipi mtu. Silipi mtu hii, silipi. I'm saying I'm not paying anyone. So the job. Hii hajapakwa rangi mura. Waje kuni
Sasa hano yake hako haka maru.
pakwe rangi dirisha mzima. Paka rangi. I don't want to hear any other story. Na hii inakauka. Hii inakauka hapa. This one is dry.
Yoni naenda.
Pakeni rangi dirisha mzima. Bila hivyo mnapewa nusu siku.
Hey, Marwa has to harass the workers. You know, he has to make sure that he shouts at them. I don't know why, but it is what it is, guys.
Kila sehemu ya dirisha. Huyu fundi anasema eti ipakwe rangi na nini? Paka rangi dirisha mzima. Because I'm insisting that the entire window should be painted. Otherwise, this is fixing the ceiling. I take
Okay, guys, so because I have to go to work, let me end here. But guys, there is a lot of funny stuff here. I just enjoy doing it. I just enjoy doing it. All right. So guys, bye bye for now. Let's meet again later for more analysis. Later, maybe in the evening, or once I get time, I'll go live stream and do something. So bye bye for now. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate everybody.